Hello, I'm going to show you in this tutorial how to make a custom star system and a planets that look like this. This planet has a custom city lights map that we are going to paint, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go. First, you need to download a few programs, and it would be really great if you have a Photoshop. So the programs we need is cube map, city light brushes. I don't know if it works outside of the Photoshop. If it does, great, then you don't need a Photoshop. But I'm going to use a Photoshop. So, city light brushes, earphone view, and earphone view all plugins. So let's download cube map first, the desktop, okay. Let's do city lights now. I already have an earphone, so just download it here. And plugins, all plugins, I suggest you use installer, not the zip. And I'm going to put all the links into the description of the video so you can download fast. Okay, so when we have everything, when you install the earphone and everything, first we are going to go into our Space Engine folder. And go to add-ons and catalogs. If you don't have this folder, just create it. And inside of that folder, create stars and planets folders. Okay, so first we're going to go into stars. New and text document. So we are going to name our star Luyo 0707. It's my channel's name. So and .sc. So the name of this file doesn't really impact how the planet is called. It's just that you know what star it is. Sorry, star, not planet. So if you don't see this extension here, .sc, just go to view and file name extensions. You see, when you check this box, you can change it. Okay, so in this file, we're going to paste this. I'm going to put it in the description also, so you can easily copy and paste it. So this is the name of our star. Here is where you define it. So I'm going to put Luyo 0707, and you can edit the stuff here. So the distance from the sun, this is in parsecs. So 1 parsec is I think 3.26 light years. So this would be 326 light years from Earth. So if we put 500, or let's say 200, this will be 500 and 452. No, 652. Yeah, this is a class. So G is a G5. This would be yellow dwarf, just like our sun. So this is luminosity, radius, mass, and temperature in kelvins. Okay, so this is 0.95 radius of our sun, so 95% size of our sun. So let's put 1. This will be the same radius as our sun. So mass, let's also put 1. So this will be 100% mass of our sun. So it will weigh the same as our sun. You can put whatever you want here. It doesn't really matter. So save it. And let's see if we have that star in Space Engine. And there is our star. It already has one planet because I put one planet, but I'm going to remove it now so you can see how to do that. So that planet is here. I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to show you how to put your own planet. So I would suggest that you put in your star script no planets true, so it doesn't spawn any procedural planets. Okay, so save it. Now there should be no planets around that star, only the star. And there it is. It's only a star. You see, mass is one mass of the sun, diameter also one diameter of the sun, yellow dwarf. So it's pretty much same as our own sun. And it's located, you see, 652 light years from the Earth, because we put 200 parsecs. Okay, so now we're going to find a planet that we're going to put around the star. So I already have some planets saved, but you can use any planet you want. You know, if you want this planet, you can put this planet around it, but I'm going to use the planet that I already saved. It's a planet with life, and it has nice rings. It looks much like Earth. So this is the planet I'm going to use. You can edit the planet by clicking on it and pressing Shift F2. So whatever you change here, it's going to look like that in your around your star system. So let's change a little bit, bump offset, let's do 25. Now let's do it like this. Let's add some ice caps. They're too big. Go a little smaller. Yeah, that looks fine. So just remember these two numbers, bump height and bump offset. It's 19 and 5. 19.2, 5.3. Okay. So now you're going to export the script, export, and while we are here, we're going to export some textures. Okay, so cylindrical resolution is 8192. Disable the clouds and disable everything but the color map. You can paint up oceans also, and this is going to be a reference point for our when we paint our city lights. So use the JPEG and export. I suggest you do one by one, just like me, because it can crash Space Engine if you use big resolutions like this. Okay, so now we're going to do elevation map, but this we're going to export as PNG. So export that. And that's basically it now. Now let's put that planet around our star. So go to the Space Engine folder again, export, and there you have it. This is the planet we exported, and this is the two textures. This is our reference point for the lights, for city lights, and this is our bump map. You're going to need it later, you're gonna see why. So I'm going to just put these maps on the desktop, and let's copy our planet. Go to Space Engine folder, add-ons, catalogs, planets, and paste it here. So we're going to name this planet, I'm going to call it Luya planet. But you didn't change the name if you just changed the name of this file. As we already said, it doesn't matter. This is where you change the name of the planet. So Luya planet, this is the name, and parent body is the star we created. So it was Luya 0707. Now scroll all the way down where you can see orbit. This is orbit informations. So period is how much time it needs to orbit the sun one time. So this is in years. So this is 0.7 years. So if we put 1, it will take 1 year, just like Earth. And this is how far from the sun it's orbiting. So this is 0.8 astronomical units. This is in astronomical units. So if we put 1, this is the same distance the Earth is from the sun. So just save it, and there should be a planet around our star. Okay, so and there it is. We see number of planets, one with life. That's the planet we added. So if we go to the planet, there it is. It's around our star. Okay, now we're going to add the city lights on it. So let's first paint our city lights. So we downloaded these brushes, so export the brushes and open Photoshop. So we're going to create new custom, and this is the values you're going to put here. So 8192 and height is 4096. So press create. So to add brushes, you're going to go to window and brushes. There's this little 3 lines. That's the menu. So open that and import brushes. Find where you save them, this, and load. And now you should have all the city lights brushes. So let's first select the black color and paint our canvas black. So now we're going to take our reference photo that we exported, this JPEG, and we are going to put it inside of the Photoshop, unlock it here, and just drag and drop it here, align it like this, and that's it. Unlock the background also and put this black layer that we created above the reference photo, and put opacity on like 40 or whatever you want. So let's take brushes now, and we're going to paint it white. You can later change light's color in the script files. You see, it's very easy. So now just paint your lights however you want. I'm going to put it like this. If we decrease opacity, you can see how that looks. So let's decrease the size a little, put some large city here. Okay, this is one city. So let's put something here. You can do it a little smaller, you know, and I think it would be even a better quality. Yeah, I think that's enough of the lights. So increase your opacity again and delete the reference photo below and export as PNG, and I'm resampling. I always use preserve detail. So export, and we're going to name it Luyo Planet Lights. Save. And there it is. This is our city lights map. So now we're going to use a cube map. Not yet. We're going to first open Earfun, load our image, and now if you installed the plugins for Earfun, you should have all the plugins. So install plugins, and you should have this formats DLL. This is important one. So file, save as, and you need a raw image data. So just save it on the desktop under the same name. So there it is. And we're going to do the same for our surface bump map that we exported. So load it in, file, save as, raw. You need to select raw here, and we're going to name it Luyo Planet Bump with a capital B. Okay, save. Now you're going to extract the cube map program that we downloaded, if you haven't already. And now in this program you have something called default cube.ccf. This is where we're going to do everything. So now I'm going to create another folder, and I'm going to name it textures out. Textures out. And now if we open this default cube CCF, we have here input file, out folder, and temp folder. The first file that we're going to use is going to be Luyo Planet Lights. Okay, so properties, see where it is. It's here. Just paste location here, add another slice here, and copy the name. Out folder. Out folder will be this folder that we created here. So copy the location, and add a folder name. And under temp folder, I just put J because it doesn't matter. Okay, this is our input width and height, and just save it. And now if we open this cube map.exe, you see that it starts to work, and that's it. Textures are here. So we're going to create a new folder called lights and put all of these folders from here to here. And now we're going to create another folder named bump for our bump map that we created. And now go to default cube CCF again, and just use the name of this image, Luyo Planet Bump. Save it. And now if we open cube map, it says error reading and this file. So what we need to change is input channels. So you see for 3 is RGB, but it only has a gray color, grayscale, so we need to put 1 here. Grayscale is 1. So save, and now if you open cube map, you see it does work. I'm going to cut these textures from this folder and put it in the bump. Now let's go back to just do this. Okay, so we are going to go back to Space Engine folder, add-ons, and you need to create another folder named textures. Inside of it, folder named planets, and I'm going to name our how do we call it, planet, and inside we're going to put bump and lights. So bump, lights. Now let's go back to catalogs, planets, and Lua planet. Next we need to define at least one map for the lights to work. So I'm going to under the surface, under this bracket, just add a few spaces. And type bump map Lua planet. That's the folder we made in the textures, and bump. Let's do bump height. That's the two numbers I said you should remember, and it was 19 and 5. 19.3 I think, or 2. I don't think it matters that much. And bump offset was 5.3 I think. Now go all the way to the end of this surface, and before the ending bracket you need to type glow map Lua planet, that's the same folder, and lights. Then add glow map, glow mod, and we're going to put a night here, so the lights are only visible on the night side of the planet. Glow color, we're going to put 1.0, 1.0, 1.0, and I'm going to show you how to change the color of the lights using this. And we're going to use glow bright. Let's put 1 for now, and save it. And now our planets should have lights. And there it is. Okay, so when you use a bump map, planet can be a little glitchy like this. But we have our city lights on the night side. And that's basically it. And now you can add moons around that planet, more planet to the star system and stuff like this. But basically that's it. If you have any questions, just post in the comments and I'll try to answer it. Okay, so that's it.